Hello and guten Tag from Cologne, Germany. Today I want to react to the celebrations of the Independence Day, July the 4th. Yeah, and now I'm way too late because my channel was in a long break for a month until 1 or 2 weeks ago. So I would still want to react to that celebration day because for me I know that it's a very big celebration day in the USA, probably the biggest of the year, as far as I know. And the term Independence Day sounds to me like a very big myth, a very big legend. So I want to see more about it. I want to learn more about it. And I didn't find that quickly a video that is covering all the aspects of that celebration day. So I've chosen three videos. One video about the history of that day, but more in a funny way, I guess. One video that is showing a street parade, and one video is shows the last fireworks display in New York last July the 4th. So let's go. Los geht's.
Hi, I'm John Green. This is Crash Course U.S. History, and today we're going to talk about July 4th, which in the United States is known as Independence Day. This is the day that Americans celebrate our independence from Great Britain by doing what we do best: blowing stuff up, offering significant discounts on mattresses, driving long distances for uncomfortable family interactions, and eating significant discounts on mattresses, driving long distances for uncomfortable family interactions, and eating a lot of grilled meat.
A little bit too loud, or what?
Right, so the story goes that the founders of this nation signed the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776, parting ways with King George to found the freest, finest nation on the face of the earth. Yeah, except the Continental Congress actually approved a resolution of independence on July 2nd. The Lee resolution was proposed by Richard Henry Lee of Virginia in June of 1776 and was a simple...
I don't know, that they the United Colonies are, and I don't know, to be free and independent, I don't know, that they are absolved from all allegiance, I don't know, to the birth, I don't know, grown, and that all political connection, I don't know, between them and blah, blah, blah.
Legal declaration of separation from England. John Adams got so excited about it that he wrote to his wife.
No, this is really hard to read. To that the whole people in that county, but it looks like the English had more capital. The English language had more capital letters in history. Well, yeah, okay, let's go on.
Abigail, the second day of July 1776 will be the most memorable epic in the history of America. I am apt to believe that it will be celebrated by succeeding generations as the great anniversary festival. It ought to be solemnized with pomp and parade, with shows, games, sports, guns, bells, bonfires, and illuminations from one end of this continent to the other, from this time forward. Forevermore.
That's amazing.
So what happened on the 4th? Well, not that much, actually. The Declaration of Independence was the formal announcement of independence, and its text was approved on July 4th, 1776. The fancy parchment version with all the pretty calligraphy wouldn't get drawn up until July 19th, and most members of the Congress signed the Declaration on August 2nd. Adams may have been wrong about the date, but he was definitely right about the celebration. Americans started celebrating the 4th of July as early as 1777, and as Adams predicted, the holiday was observed with feasts, 13-gun salutes, and fireworks. Why don't we call them illuminations anymore, Stan? You know, people can say, like, oh, we put a man on the moon and we can refrigerate our meat now, but I miss the old days. Anyway, in 1778, George Washington celebrated the 4th by giving his soldiers a double ration of rum, and also there was much more shooting than usual. But while the people celebrated the anniversary from the beginning, the federal government took its sweet time in formalizing the holiday. Independence Day became an unpaid holiday for federal employees in 1870 and became a paid day off in 1938. 4th of July observances have evolved over the years, but they generally involve patriotic displays, including decorations, fire, and explosives. Essentially, we celebrate our independence by having a one-day fake war each summer. Huzzah! Freedom tinnitus. Early observances were marked by huge bonfires, but the litigious nature of modern American society has greatly reduced the number of bonfires. However, we still have a lot of fireworks on the 4th of July. Many cities and towns across the country sponsor fireworks displays.
Yes, I really love fireworks. We also have them here in Germany, of course. At New Year's Eve, of course, and also some fireworks displays here and there. But I really love it to see it. I always get a bit of wet eyes every single time when I see a big firework.
On the 4th, New York's fireworks display is the largest in the nation. Despite the grandeur of these officially sanctioned displays, many individuals across the nation feel the need to blow stuff up on their own in their yards because, you know, they have all of their fingers, and that seems like too many. Many states have restricted the sale and personal use of fireworks, freedom haters, but would-be patriots find their way to marginal neighborhoods every year to buy fireworks out of the backs of vans. In my neighborhood, these personal pyrotechnic celebrations start in about mid-May and continue well into August, causing my dog to have a very stressful summer. John Adams' prediction about gunfire holds true as well. On most military bases, 50 gunshots, one for each state, are fired at noon on July 4th as a salute to the Union. And in Stan's neighborhood, where you go to buy the fireworks out of the backs of vans, celebratory gunfire is common throughout the year. Here is an actual bullet hole in Stan's actual window. Stan, can we get the Libertage again? In the 19th century, many ex-presidents celebrated the 4th of July by dying. Both Thomas Jefferson and John Adams died on July 4th, 1826, and James Madison died on the 4th of July in 1831. Calvin Silent Cal Coolidge was born on July 4th, 1876, but as he was never demonstrably alive, no one really cares that much. Finally, lest we forget, Americans also celebrate the 4th of July by eating. Millions of Americans host cookouts to celebrate independence, and the greatest spectacle in professional sports happens every year on the 4th of July. I am referring, of course, to the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. The current world record is 68.
Is that really a big thing, these hot dog eating contests? Because I know they exist in the USA, but how big are they really? And does every big city have those contests?
HDBs, hot dogs and buns, in 10 minutes. That means the world record holder, Joey Chestnut, consumed about 28,500 calories in 10 minutes.
What? That's... In Germany we say krass. And now that in English we say crass, but only in a negative way. In Germany we say krass, and it's spelled in German K-R-A-S-S, and in English it's with spelled with C, I know. But in Germany we use that word krass also for positive things, always when you're surprised, no matter if in a positive or in a negative way. And if you say, dude, that's awesome, you would say in German, Alter, das ist krass. Alter is something like dude. And das ist krass. 28,500 calories in 10 minutes due to eating hot dogs. It's mind-blowing.
But don't worry, he threw it up shortly thereafter. So happy 4th of July from all of us here at Crash Course. We may not celebrate American independence on the right day, but I would argue that in spite of it all, it's still worth celebrating. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Boop! Crash Course is produced and directed by Stan Muller. The script supervisor is Meredith Danko. Our associate producer is Danica Johnson. Today's show was written by Stan. And our graphics team is Thought Cafe. Every week there's a new caption for the Libertage. If you'd like to suggest one, you can do so in comments, where you can also ask questions.
Alrighty then. That was really funny. Thank you very much. Dear Crash Course channel. Okay, it's not the newest video. It's from 12 years ago. So, okay, this was part 1. So we are jumping now to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and watching the street parade. It's from this year, I guess, last month. This is the 50th annual Gatlinburg 4th of July midnight parade. Ah, okay. But I guess you have also parades during the day then, in some other cities probably. So let's, it takes 25 minutes. I won't watch it all, maybe a bit of from the beginning, a bit from the middle part, and a bit of the end.
Good evening, Gatlinburg. Welcome to the 50th annual Midnight Independence Day Parade. A tradition that lights up the smoky mountains of the most unforgettable way. We got an incredible lineup tonight, from community heroes to dancing stars, rolling fruits, and a couple surprise guests. Sit back and enjoy. We've got the parade later kicking things off. Our 50th And let's hear it for the police department.
It's a worldwide to infinity. You know the roof on fire. We open it, and just look at the dance. Like a roof on fire.
I couldn't get you guys to stand up earlier, but can I get you to stand up for our American flag, everybody? I say huge stars and stripes. The heart of this celebration, stars and stripes, proud cheers from everybody.
Stilvoll, modern und 100% ergonomisch. Mit diesem Bürostuhl arbeitest du sofort entspannter und dein Büro sieht direkt deutlich schöner aus.
Dankeschön.
Coming up next, we've got the 14th Weather Squadron. The skies might be dark, but the 14th Weather Squadron always brings the forecast of freedom. And let's hear it for our Grand Marshal of the parade,
Wow,
Logan Crosby,
big cake is coming.
country music singer.
And a beer. Grand Marshal. What's a Grand Marshal? It's maybe a military term. Grand Marshal.
And a bear. What's up, Logan?
Logan Crosby. Yeah. Look at the cake.
Logan was making his way.
Look. That's so cool. I never seen that, but a big balloon cake. Gatlinburg's 5th annual 4th July celebration. But it's cool, really cool. Love it. A big balloon cake.
Gatlinburg today. He was playing everywhere. Of course, we've got the birthday cake for our 50th annual. It's a big balloon. There's no blow up. United States Air Force Recruiting Department.
Wow, look at the light. I wonder how many lights they got. So cool.
And the Jeep Club. They got them rubber duckies. nicely. Let's hear it for the Jeep Club.
Wow, amazing. Americans really do how to celebrate and what a cool parade looks like. Really love Maybe I jump now because it would be take too long to the middle part. I hope I don't missed something cool or so. Probably, but it's too long. Too long.
And the Gatlinburg Tattoo Company.
What is it? Taco? Is it Taco Bell? Okay, yeah, it's here. The car says taco, and this is a bell. So it's because did you know that we don't have Taco Bell in Germany? Oh, it's just it's tattoo. I'm stupid. Sorry, I can't read really, man. It's I'm sorry. It clearly says tattoo, but it's a tattoo bell then. Tattoo bell. So what's about the bell then? What does this bell? Okay, the bell says 1776, the year of the independence. But why is it a bell?
Tattoo Company.
But nice, very nice.
And now the
Hey, look at this, an eagle,
Club.
the famous American eagle. No, or is it? Not okay. It's a weird shape. So it's a mix of an eagle and a fish. I don't know, or a turkey. This is an American eagle, yay.
Looks like it's going to work. I think we got Jason Pastor. What's going on, buddy? How many of you guys out there have been up to Anarchista?
Anarchista. So I'm wondering what people are walking in those parades. Are they from the city's clubs? Can everybody join these parades? I guess in Cologne we have a big carnival street parades in February, and they can be also really long. Not at midnight; it's during the day, and they are made by or shaped by carnival clubs all together, many clubs together, and they are shaping a big parade, or other clubs from the city as well. Sometimes there are also school classes who did their own parades with own self-made customs. What kind are you of? Is it a beer? There's some weird hands. Okay. Like a mix of a beer and a monkey. I don't know. Is it a famous character? I don't know.
What's up, Sasquatch?
Wow. Very long legs.
Big old anarchista.
Okay, I'm jumping now to the end because I guess at the end there will appear some cool stuff.
New Direction Real Estate. Got a bear in that boat. Okay, 4th of July right back to you. Big Jeep tours making their way down the Gatlinburg Strip.
Okay.
Give me a U!
Give
me an S!
S.
Give me an A!
A.
What's that, bro?
USA. USA.
Amen. Happy birthday, America. Big Jeep. The new big old bus with Page Cove and the regular Jeeps there. I may or may have not driven one of those Jeeps.
Save a horse, ride a big Jeep.
Good to see you guys.
What does it say? Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians. Okay. This is a very old car. A fire department car? Okay, nice. Maybe from over 100 years ago. Thank you. Seymour Volunteer Fire Department. Yeah, we have in Germany also a volunteer fire department people in addition to the public fire department. Seymour's first fire truck, engine 10. Okay, interesting.
Hills Creek Baptist Church. Let me hear you make some noise, Hills Creek. Can I get an amen? All the time. It is the Redneck Comedy Bus.
The Redneck Comedy Bus Tour. What does redneck really mean? I'm not really sure, but I guess it's actually more a bad word, isn't it? For you call somebody a redneck who's maybe bad educated, or is from bad circumstances, or lived in a poor area. Redneck, but it's redneck. Why is it redneck? I think once I've read it, it's called redneck because those poor people are more outside in the direct sunlight, and because they have to work all the day, and so it got turned into a bad term for bad people or very simple people who don't have money or have a bad behavior, or but maybe it's used in more ironic way. The redneck comedy bus tour.
How y'all doing? Smoky Mountain Showdown. It's like Uncle Sam and Teddy
Hello,
Bear.
Sam. Very nice. Santa's closet. A little. How do you call them? Reindeer? Reindeer? How do you call these animals?
What's up, Santa's Claus?
In German we say Rentier. A deer. Maybe you say deer, just deer in English.
It just wouldn't be July without a visit from Santa Claus himself.
Santa Claus in the summer. That's nice. That's cool.
Christmas in July. What's going on, Santa? I've been good.
Yeah, because he has nothing to do in the summer, so he could join the parade.
This year, Santa.
Hi, guys. Happy 4th of July. Thanks for coming out to our parade. Thanks for the music. Hey, guys. Hi, Kevin. Ho, 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 ho. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Good to see you.
The end of the parade.
Mountains are calling.
The mountains are calling.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out to the 50th annual Gatlinburg 4th of July.
Yeah, super nice, a great parade. I've never seen a parade at night or at midnight. That's really cool. So I guess I don't have a firework then, or please tell me. Very nice video, thank you. Adventure is out there. So let's jump to the third video, the third one and the last one. New York City Macy's 4th of July fireworks 2025 on Brooklyn Bridge Park, made by the NYC Walking Show. What does Macy's mean? Macy's? I don't know. Please tell me. Yeah, welcome to New York. Wow. That's cool. I really love fireworks. It's always, especially those big ones of very big cities. It's always really impressive. And would you say the New York firework displays are the biggest one of the United States, or just one of many big fireworks? Yo, that's dope. Wild. Yes, that's really amazing, but I still don't want to watch all the video because that would be take too long. Let's jump to the middle part. Yes, this is wild. Wow. So beautiful, so many colors. And,
When a room in your house is on fire, you don't say there's a fire in a room in my house. You say my house is on fire, and we only have one house.
yeah, this looks really impressive. So, but the whole video takes 26 minutes. It's still too long. I jumped to the grand final. I guess maybe the last 5 minutes. Wow. I'm a bit afraid due to the song that played that YouTube probably blocks my video, so I skip a bit of it. and going to the last 2 minutes. New York. New York. Okay. Wow. This is awesome. This is heavy. And I really love the sound. It's a very good, high sensitive microphone. Yeah, okay. At the end. Yeah. Just amazing, just incredible. New York. Yeah, I guess New York knows how to do a big firework display. No, that's enough now. So this was a really cool video. The New York City walking shows. Thank you really much for that video. Yes, that was the third one. So we watched now 3 videos. Please tell me, is this a typical way to celebrate the Independence Day, having a street parade and a firework display, or is this just one way, and maybe there are singles who just have a street parade, other cities just have a firework display, how do small cities celebrate that day? Do you have a street parade and a firework display too? And or are there other more traditions to celebrate this day more than street parade and a fire? Even more, it's actually too very, very much. So there's now such a big celebration day in Germany like this, but in Cologne and here in the region we have in February. So sorry. Carnival street parades are really big ones. That some of them here in Cologne, it takes 1 day probably, or a few hours. But in the summertime we have some summer fireworks. Next weekend we have here in Cologne the so-called Kölner Lichter, the Cologne lights. But it's not a public holiday. It's just a city summer firework. And yes, but it was really amazing to watch, really interesting, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a like, please subscribe to my channel, and yes, that's for it now. Thank you really much, and goodbye, auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, and see you next time.